Now, pure substances have the following characteristic. That is, for a substance to be pure, we must see this characteristic in those substances. Now, the first one is that pure substances are homogeneous. What do you mean of the word homogeneous? Homogeneous means that what? It has only one substance throughout it. When a substance is homogeneous, it does not have different parts. That is, you can only see one part throughout. For example, if you are having water, try to put water in a transparent bottle, a pure water. Now you see that what? You cannot observe any other phase. An homogeneous substance only have what? Only have one phase. Are you there? An homogeneous substance only have what? Only have one phase. That is, you cannot observe another phase again. Good. So all pure substances have what? One phase. So consider that you are having water in a bottle or ethanol. That's your alcohol in a bottle, pure one. You will see that what? You will not observe any other phase. You will just see only one phase. Then the substance is what? It's pure. So when substance is homogeneous, it only have what? One phase. It does not have multiple phases. Good. Next one, it has definite composition. Yes, definite composition in a sense that, okay, who can tell us what is the chemical formula for water? Chemical formula for water is what? H2O. In water, we have two atoms of hydrogen, you can see H2, and one atom of oxygen, that is one oxygen. You observe that what? The composition of water is fixed. Anywhere you see water and you analyze, you see that what? You only have two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen. That's what we call definite composition. All together. For example, now if you look at your table salt, your salt, sodium chloride, the formula is what? NaCl. One atom of sodium, one atom of chlorine. It is fixed that way. There's no other way you will see that what these numbers we are seeing here will change. No. So the composition are what? Are fixed that way. So a substance with definite composition is also what? Is also a pure substance. Next, they cannot be separated by physical means. Yes, pure substances cannot be what? Cannot be separated by what? Any of your separation technique, like filtration. Like for example, now you can't separate, you can't use filtration, evaporation to dryness, all those physical separation technique. You cannot use it to separate, for example, hydrogen from oxygen. It's not possible. There's none of these physical means that can separate sodium from chlorine. That is not possible. So you cannot separate them by what? Any of the physical means. Next, they have definite melting or boiling point. That is, they have a particular melting or boiling what? Boiling point. For example, if you look at what? Ice now. Let me say, if you look at water, water changes to what? Changes to ice. At what temperature? Let me say you have water now at 20 degrees Celsius. How will you make it turn to ice? You put it in the freezer and you will cool it till you get to what? 0 degrees Celsius. Are you there? Good. So water turn to ice at what? 0 degrees. You can see that what? This particular point, this particular temperature you are seeing is the what? Is the freezing what? Freezing point. You can see. You see this melting and boiling point also refer to other physical property like freezing point, density. It is always definite. Now check something out. The meaning of definite here is that what? There is always a particular point at which it melts. There's always a particular point at which it freezes. Also a particular point at which it boils. Now, can you tell me the point at which what? Water freezes to ice? It is at what? The temperature called 0 degrees Celsius. Also, if you look at ice now, ice starts melting to what? To water. Ice start changing to what? Start changing to water. At what temperature? 0 degrees Celsius. Are you there? So this is the what? This is the melting point of ice. Melting point of ice. Can you tell me at what temperature the water boil? 100 degrees Celsius. You can see we have a particular temperature at which all of them occur, and that is what we call definite melting or boiling point. Are you there? Now take note of something. Water, the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. The melting point of ice back to water is what? 0 degrees Celsius. So have a fact in your mind that what? Freezing point and boiling point are the same. Why? They occur at the same temperature. Remember I said freezing point and melting point are the same. I did not say freezing and melting are the same. No. But freezing point and melting point are the same. That is, they occur at the same temperature. Do you get that?